Holy crap-oly, Playlist Live was awesome. Actually, I turned the whole thing into a vacation for my little brother Alex, my fiancée Courtney, and myself. The event was hosted by the Caribe Royale Hotel and Conference Center. It was absolutely gorgeous. It had several towers for us to stay in, a main reception building with restaurants, and a pretty darn big conference center for the event. Of note, on Thursday, I finally got the chance to meet Dan Brown, with whom I met during Dan 3.0. He spent about an hour and a half just hanging out in our room with us, just chatting it up, before getting all up in my business for a picture. We hit Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure on Friday. It was ridiculous. We started by making a beeline for the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. Man, that place rocked. They had all the shops in Hogsmeade, and we tried butterbeer. It was quite delightful. Then we went through Jurassic Park, thus fulfilling a childhood dream. We did lots there and were very hungry at dinner time, so we hit the Hard Rock Cafe. Sweet giblets, that place was awesome. I'm a big classic rock and roll fan, so that was my opportunity to internally squee. First stop after registration on Saturday was the Expo Hall and Side Stage. They were pretty cool. Since I had an Insight ticket, I was able to go to smaller sessions in separate areas where we heard from popular YouTubers John Paula, Jory Karen, and Dan Dobie about various hardware-software topics. After that, I was able to go to another Insight session where Mike Falzone critiqued my DFTYA video.
That was fucking great, man.
I'll link to an unlisted video with its full viewing critique in the description. I then stopped by the main stage for a bit and saw Jack's Films make fun of comments.
As expected, Commonfield is full of criticizings with raw egg yolk as an excuse without cocking. Squabbles of food culture are fruitless. You just couldn't leave out the yolks if you lived in some region that raw eggs are insanitary.
On a whim, I swung back over to the Expo Hall to see if the folks from Apprentice A were doing the interviews for the I'm Vlogging Here documentary. They were. I was interviewed by Corey Vidal, and I was asked to come back with Courtney on Sunday to share a story of how YouTube indirectly led to our engagement. Spoiler alert, we went back on Sunday, filmed our story, and will probably be in the final cut. Later that night, Alex and I met up with Kevin from GCKW and Kate from the Kate Cupcakes for a quaint hour-and-a-half fireside chat. Part 2 of which was uploaded on Monday on my channel. This person that's up and coming and doesn't like that kind of stuff is going to be expected to pander to it. And what is that like? Is that discouraging or encouraging more people to do it? It was a freaking blast. On Sunday I did sleep in a bit, but apparently if you're getting enough sleep, you're doing conferences wrong. When I got to the conference center, we basically immediately went over to Wheezy Waiter's meetup so we could snag a picture and inquire about getting Driftless Pony Club to our wedding in 2015. After that, we ran over to another Software Station Insight panel with Corey Vidal. Barely anyone was there, so we just had an intimate chat about camera features like ISO and exposure. It was pretty cool. As we were standing in line for Dan Brown's collaboration station, someone was up on top of the bus in the expo hall performing, so I ran in and grabbed some footage. We then headed to the collaboration station. In a cool turn of events, John Paula was in the room too, so I ended up collaborating with both of them in 2 interviews about YouTube conferences and their past selves.
Playlist is about the frenzy. You know, it's about these cults of personality around YouTubers and screaming children.
I feel like I'm kind of a bigger fish in a small pond here, whereas VidCon it's like so big that like everyone kind of gets lost in it, myself included, and it's like this is too big. I'm like not even important here at all.
To wind down after everything, Courtney and I went down to relax in the pool. I'm a water goddess! Little did we know Craig Benzine was stalking us and swam too. I had a brief conversation with him.
The other day I went to get some food. Right, good. Yeah, but it's kind of hard to find food around here because
It was totally the highlight of the trip and a great way to end a great vacation. And now a rundown of everyone I met. Dan Brown, John Paula, Jory Karen and Ben Hughes, Kevin Giese, Mike Falzone, Tim's Vlogs, Corey Vidal, Craig Benzine, Overly Attached Girlfriend, Mystery Guitar Man, and Dan Dobie. See you next time.